Hey fellas, Coach Lasker here again, talking about our first drop back game concept. The concept is called shallow. Again, drop back game versus quick game. We've only done quick game so far. Quick game, quarterback comes up to the line of scrimmage, sees players 7 yards off or more on a receiver. They'll throw it out there without even running the play that we called. In drop back game, those rules don't apply. In drop back game, we're calling this play for very specific reasons. So we're going to come and run this play probably because we see a look that we like from the defense, and we can expose it for big yards. So first concept of the drop back game is shallow. And on this play, we're going to show you F shallow. So a lot of people call this shallow cross, but basically it's our shallow play. We want to keep the names as short as possible when we're calling in a play. Just make it real quick. So let's just go over the responsibilities. This is out of our ace set, which again is 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right, with 1 tailback in the backfield. That's why we call it ace. So the first read and the first thing that we're going to do here when the quarterback comes up, this is a longer drop because these passing routes take a little bit of time to get to where they need to go. Usually there's crossing routes in our drop back game. So they take a little bit longer. So on a drop back game, the quarterback out of the shotgun takes a 2-step drop. If he happens to be under center, it's a 5-step drop. So as you can see, it takes a little bit longer because these routes are a little bit longer developing. So number 1, L, mandatory outside release go. We want this guy to turn his back and run. And we need to tell us if this guy is not going with you so we can take a shot here with you later. F, again, is our slot receiver here. His goal is to run a shallow cross right off the heels of the defensive lineman. I mean, literally, you'll hear me say in practice, guys, I want you to be able to slap them in the back as you run by. The more shallow, the better, because when you come out of it on the other side, we want the right angle for you to catch the ball and get upfield. So it's a full speed shallow cross on the heels of the defensive lineman. The Y is running an outside release on this Sam linebacker. So we want him to declare if he is in man on Y, we want him to show the quarterback quickly, turn, try to chase him, turn his back. And so if he does that, this grass is open, right? And that's actually the first read combination. We'll get to that in a second, but let's get through here. So Y is running an outside release outside of this guy. So if this guy is here, we are running outside of him. We are purposely going outside. If he goes out here wider, we still want to stay outside of him. Then when we get to him, get straight up field. And then at 10 yards, we're running a dig route, or some people call it a hunt route, where if there's space between these 2 guys, we're going to stop, throw our hands up right here, and sit in grass, find open grass. If this guy flies out and this guy flies out, then you'll keep going, and now there'll be open grass here. You throw your hands up here for the quarterback to hit you. So you're finding open grass. You're hunting for open grass, essentially. You'll see on the film, this first window seemed to be open every time. So we started just teaching it to be more simple. So you knew where you were going and the quarterback knew. We found that just having you stop in this first window was pretty automatic. And we might do that again next year. But just know this is a hunt route by design. Then this R is running a post behind the dig. Again, this R needs to tell us what's going on with this safety. When the safety starts cheating down to help with this, that's when we go, okay, R, time for a touchdown. And we throw a shot behind for the home run. So R's need to always be telling us what's going on with the safety. You need to be looking at that when you run your route. T is swinging opposite of the shallow. If you were to swing this way, it would pull these defenders into the shallow space. This is the first read, as I'll get into in a second. So we want you swinging the opposite way. Opposite. You are the third read. So here's the progression. But just know you need to swing opposite of the shallow every time. KT. All right, so first progression is quarterback says hike, takes this 2-step drop, and he's looking in the grass over here. Okay, so this, if there's no color in the grass, if this guy goes up here, there will be no color in this grass area. Cornerback will drop out with him. Open grass here. We're going to bang this shot right here, 5-yard pass. And then the F, when he gets to the hash, he's going to turn it upfield. But it is a 5-yard pass that breaks for big gains, guys, okay? So progression is F to Y to T. So let's just say this S, this Sam, his job is to get in the flats, okay? So now there's color in the flats when the quarterback is reading. So that means that there is likely no color here and that there's open grass in this area. So quarterback says hike, F comes across, there's color in the flats. Now we look up to Y, who's running that hunt route, likely be having his hands up here right about the time that the quarterback reads this. So I just quickly move up here and throw it to an open man right there. And that happened, I'll show you on film, happened quite a bit. If for some reason both of these are covered, then all the quarterback is doing is turning and dumping to a wide open T. I've said it on a few of these other videos, guys. Once the play starts going, quarterback starts reading and looking in real time, reading and looking. Quarterbacks look in this direction, so they're all flowing this way. 9 times out of 10, this T will be standing over here, wide open, sitting in grass. It's so bad sometimes, guys, that we will tell the quarterback to look for your F, look for your Y, but really, even if these guys are open, we want you throwing this because it's so open, okay? So that's F shallow out of our ace formation, okay? We also run it the other way, depending on the hashes. We call it Y shallow, so it's just reversed. Y is now running the shallow, F's now running the dig, L's now running the post, and T is swinging the other way, okay? We also do this out of our 3x1 sets, guys. Our early, so let's show it to you in early, our 3 receivers to the right. Now, what you can see is it's kind of a natural rub. So we do this when people are running man on us, and we use these guys to rub these defenders off on each other, okay? But it's the same thing. No one is learning anything new, guys. It's all the same. Y is running the shallow. Now, this is way too deep. Y is running the shallow on the heels of the defense, okay? Period. F is now running the outside release. He has to get outside of this guy. Outside release, dig, hunt, or again, running the post behind. Tell us if this safety is cheating down so we can hit you over the top. And T is swinging opposite of the shallow every time. And the read is the same. Shallow to dig to swing. Shallow, dig, swing. Nothing changes, guys. It's all the same. It's just out of our 3x1 set, early and late, and out of our ace set. We call this drive. It's the same exact play. Okay, so that's great. Let me show you some film so you can actually see it with your own eyes here. Okay, so we are in 21, but basically, here's the tight end, 2 receivers on the right, 2 receivers on the left. We had a good, really big, nice, great receiving tight end, so we consider the same as ace. It's just with the tight end down, with his hand down. And then here is the running back gonna go opposite of the shallow. So here we go. We have this gentleman running the shallow. This guy is running the dig behind, outside release dig. So he has to get this guy outside. This guy needs to either back up or declare that he's going here. So depending on where he goes, will tell us if to throw the Y. If he backs up or takes the F inside, we're rolling this shallow, because that shallow, that's where the open grass is, okay? He's got the outside release go. He's got the post behind, okay? So let's see how this works out. There's the shallow in open grass, and we got easy money. That's a 3rd and 5, guys, and we got a first down out of this. So here is the grass read is over here, right? So he knows this guy's gonna have to get into this grass to stop him from throwing the shallow. If I just saw that correctly, it looks like he backs up As soon as he backs out of that grass, we're hitting that all day long. There he goes, backing up, way back, trying to find that dig. The dig took him out of there. First down for the good guys, okay? Here we go. Here's out of our true ace set. So 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. You'll see that on the shallow, that receiver usually cheats in close to the line of scrimmage because we want him getting across as fast as possible. Okay, so here's the shallow, outside release, dig, post behind it. All right, swing opposite of the shallow and outside release, go. Let's see what happens. Set, go, F shallow. Quarterback gets a little pressure, so he rolls to the shallow side. Shallow comes through, touchdown. Now let's see the read. The read, if you remember, is this grass over here. Does this guy vacate the grass? He clearly has Y one-on-one. He goes with him, which opens up the grass. F shallow, touchdown. Okay, here we go. Let me show you guys. I didn't show you this play out of our 2-back set, but it's exactly the same. Okay, so this is green for our 2-back to the right, F shallow. So instead of F being here in our slot, he is here in our backfield in our 2-back set. But it's the same exact thing. No one's learning anything new. F shallow. This guy is so far back. He's trying to run the outside release dig, but he's so far back. Really what he wants to do is clear that space and then go hunt for a nice piece of open grass there. He's running the post behind, outside release, go. But F shallow, but from our 2-back set, he's coming out of the backfield. So here's the F, finding the grass, open, and let you guys, just like the rest of our plays, have the ball in space. 5-yard pass turns into a 20-yard gain. Again, his first read is this open grass. It's already open, so he knows he can go there, but this is really the only person that can get downhill. He actually goes backwards, so all we have to do is let the play develop. Y does the dig, F comes under, and he makes a play. Okay, great job. Okay, here again, out of our 2-back set, green, need an outside. This is the outside linebacker. Outside release, dig, F shallow, post behind. Okay. Okay, this time, the grass is a little bit more convoluted. Touchdown for the dig. So look, quarterback sees a whole bunch of people sitting in his grass here when he snaps the ball. He's looking over here at this grass, and there's these guys kind of, I don't think they know that they're in the right grass area, but I think them just kind of milling around here allows the tight end to get behind and find open grass here. So the quarterback rightly looks over here for the grass read. There was stuff going on there. There was color there, probably the best way to describe it. So he moves on to the dig, which is wide open, and touchdown ensues. Outside release, linebacker pulls, and that's a great read, because watch this linebacker as he pulls. Quarterback is looking at this grass, and this guy pulls out here, and for a hunt route, this is a great job by the tight end. He continues. He's seeing that this grass is opening over here, and once this guy leaves this grass area, it leaves this open grass right here. So again, watch as this guy moves. The tight end, the Y, moves behind it, finds open grass, and scores a touchdown. You can't do much better than that, guys. These are 8th graders finding open grass and scoring touchdowns. That's his homage to his rugby roots, that little tap try. Okay, again, quarterback gets it out to the dig behind. The F had a hard time sifting through this. There's so much traffic here. Outside release, dig, find some grass, F shallow. Sometimes, guys, there's so much traffic here. The quarterback needs to get rid of it, and that's exactly what he did. Okay. Boom. Another nice gain. Easy money. All right, fellas, that's it. Just wanted to show you what it looked like out of a couple different sets. I can't wait to watch you guys do this for yourselves and put some good highlights on the board for next season. All right, see you on the field soon, guys.